Meghan Markle is threatening to sue the British royal family and Prince William if her titles are removed.
It's ridiculous. Stop it, okay? This doesn't even make sense to me that she would even think that she deserves this title.
Buckingham Palace is once again sealed in a silence that feels deliberate, almost rehearsed. And this time, the weight of that silence falls entirely on one name: Meghan Markle.
And believes she could be next in line for a royal reckoning. Finally, she's understood what's really going on.
Across Britain and beyond, royal watchers sense that something about her place in the royal story is no longer settled.
44-year-old Duchess is deeply unsettled after King Charles's recent decision to remove Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson's titles.
Once introduced as the refreshing modern face of the monarchy, Meghan's presence now feels like an unresolved chapter.
Meghan, girl, you need to stop while you are ahead because you're going to look like a fool.
Her journey into royalty began like a fairy tale, but today it feels more like a question the monarchy itself does not know how to answer.
What in the world is going on with her? I think she's just so swelled up with ego, she doesn't even know when to control it. At this point, you need to just shut your mouth. That's ridiculous.
From the moment Meghan entered royal life, she was never just another duchess. She was a global figure, well-versed in attention, fluent in the language of media, and instinctively aware of narratives.
Royalty is not just a title that you can use to sell jam. It's a service, and if she doesn't want to do the service, give back the title.
The royal institution, built on quiet protocol and controlled appearances, suddenly faced a woman who did not need permission to be powerful. And that, according to royal observers, unsettled a system that depends on structure, not spontaneity.
I did think it would happen. If Harry and Meghan are watching, they should be incredibly concerned, because if it's this simple to take away Prince Andrew's titles, one day it could be this easy to take away Harry and Meghan's titles.
Inside palace walls, it is said Meghan was seen less as a member of the family and more as a variable. Something new, unpredictable, and deeply influential. The monarchy thrives on limits. But Meghan understood no boundaries when it came to communication. Her ability to speak directly to the world created a pattern the palace could not manage. Every word, every move drew attention beyond royal control.
Give us back the Duchess of Sussex title. She wants to have the associations of the royal family, and she wants to profit off that, with her brand and all of her marketing things that have Duchess of Sussex, but she doesn't want to do the work, and this is the issue.
When she and Harry stepped away, many called it brave, others called it necessary. But inside the palace, sources suggest it felt like something else entirely: loss of authority. Royal identity is not meant to be carried freely beyond royal world. Titles are not souvenirs. And yet Meghan's image continued to carry royal weight across oceans, headlines, and cultures. With every appearance, her visibility grew. And with it, so did the unease. The monarchy began to face an unfamiliar challenge: a royal who no longer needed the palace, but the palace still felt her presence. The old system struggled with a new reality: a duchess without the institution behind her still commanding attention.
So trust me, Harry and Meghan right now should be very afraid, because it is a matter of when, not if.
Royal analysts say this is where tension truly began, not in arguments, but in relevance. Meghan was building something outside the palace, and that something did not belong to tradition. To the monarchy, she became more than a person. She became a reminder that power was shifting, away from crown and ceremony toward personality and platform. And that shift frightened an institution rooted in permanence. Behind closed doors, royal silence is rarely empty. It is full of planning. Observers believe the monarchy is now re-evaluating the future through Meghan's story. She has become the modern mirror, reflecting the monarchy's greatest weakness. That legacy alone can no longer command loyalty or silence. The world has changed. Influence moves faster than tradition, and Meghan moves with it. Her independence is not just personal, it is symbolic. Every step she takes outside palace gates tells a larger story: about freedom, identity, and control. And the crown, built on rules written long before social media, struggles to keep pace. The question is no longer whether Meghan belongs to the monarchy. The deeper question is whether monarchy still knows how to survive someone like Meghan. Not rebellious, not destructive, but uncontrollable. And that frightens systems built on order. Meghan's role is no longer ceremonial, it is philosophical. She stands at the point where past and future collide, where royal legacy meets modern influence. And that collision is far more dangerous than any scandal, because it cannot be silenced, it can only be faced. As the palace stands motionless, the world continues moving, and Meghan continues shining, not beneath crowns, not within protocol, but in freedom. Royal history has always been written by kings and queens, but Meghan's story is being written by a world that no longer waits for permission.